like I said, today we're jumping into Dahmer. This is episode 8. We have 2 more episodes to go, and then we're going to be done with this series and jumping into another series, which in episode 10, you guys will be commenting down below. And that's how we're going to choose our next content. This doesn't stop, guys. This train keeps on going. I actually believe that after I'm done with this episode, I'm going to jump into some of the court cases, the actual cases, and maybe just do a couple of reactions to that as well. So completely, officially wrap up this crazy lunatic, Jeffrey Dahmer. I keep saying it, and for some reason, my brain, I don't know why this name is so hard for me to remember, but I have to say it 3,000 times to actually remember the damn name. But yeah, so, well, his name shouldn't be Dahmer. Anyways, so the last episode I actually really did enjoy. It was one of my favorite episodes. It seems that there was other people that did not really like that episode. They thought it was the weaker episode, which is so weird because for me to say that it's the weaker episode because this is actual true events. Although that you guys did let me know that because the lady Glenda, I believe her name was, is based on 2 different actual people, it's just so strange for me personally to say, yeah, somebody thought that was a weaker episode of something that actually really happened. Now I did see what you guys said, that this man was actually feeding the neighborhood, obviously people's body. That's sick. I really liked, you guys said what's her name, Niecy Nash or something? I don't know what the real actress's name is. I can't, for some reason, for the life of me, remember her in any other shows or movies, but she is a great actress, and in that, I loved her voice. I can feel her emotions in that episode. So for me, I really did enjoy it. I was just kind of shocked that other people did not really enjoy that episode. I'd rather have taken a step back from us being front, up, and center of what this man was doing and kind of seeing what else happened in other people's perspectives. And you can also see how the system failed her. And you also see how the mayor and the police chief, I believe that's who he was, were caring about themselves and how they were looking. Reverend Jackson, I think I said Reverend Al Sharpton, and I don't know why I said that, but Reverend Jesse Jackson was obviously a part of this situation as well, and his presence alone. And I have said it once in the last reaction, I will say it again, that us minorities, that especially in the gay community, have to not only face straight people who don't like us, but we face gay people who are not minorities that don't like us, and then we face minorities who don't like us, and now we have killers who apparently want to kill us. So was he gay? Because what I'm understanding is, you like the hands? Good. What I'm understanding is he killed them and he had sex with them, I guess. He did, right? And then he would dismember them and eat them and then store them because he didn't want a relationship at all. He always wants to be in control. So weird. So he was gay. He was a gay. He would be considered a gay man. Comment down below. I know some of y'all are like, you are on episode 8 and you can't tell if this man is gay. Is he sleeping with women? No, I get you guys. By the way, somebody was like, oh my God, you're crazy. Yes, honey, I am. And then somebody else. See, as my channels, once again, shout out to all the new subscribers. If you guys already do not know, this is going to, I have to add in my little input. This is going to be a full reaction from my 2nd and 3rd tier here on the YouTube platform, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, please sign up to one of those platforms to help support the channel. today. If you guys would like to help, I'm trying to build up my Patreon, so if you guys go add me onto Patreon and help support the channel that way. I do appreciate you guys adding me on and joining YouTube as well. I have been seeing and watching the YouTube channel members. You guys, there's a bunch of new channel members, so shout out to you guys. Also guys, I have a link down below in the comment section that's going to be pinned always to my other reactions here on this channel, but as well as my Discord, so you guys can add me onto Discord and we can talk over there, where you guys can also suggest other TV shows and movies, and as well just talk to the rest of the community here on this platform. So also I saw some other comments that, you know, no longer can comment on this channel. Oops! Because they were like, oh, fruity. Listen, if this is literally about gay people being eaten. Literally. Like, I am serving you nothing but fierceness. I am a gay man. So if you are coming onto this channel, you can't tell by now that I am gay. I don't know what else I can do. But yeah, I don't need, and we're here for positive as it can be on this platform. I love meeting all new people. It's a very diverse platform where everybody's able to talk and give their own free expressions on how they feel about this show and anything else they would like to input. But any negative comments, they will not be on this on these reactions as well on this platform. So let's just keep it nice. Keep it cute or keep it on mute. I had to do that. But yes, I'm ready to jump into this reaction. I just had to add that input because on the last reaction I did see there was sometimes I know, I understand it's going to happen. There's going to be negative comments. And the code rule for reactors is not to mention it. I'm a brand new reactor, so I don't really fall into that code. I'm making my own code, and I will probably mention it sometimes. Not always, but that time I did. Congratulations, you're blocked. Anyways, guys, I'm ready to jump into this reaction. Guys, I don't know where we can go from here. It just says Lionel, so it's going to seem as if we're going to be jumping into the father. So let's get this man's backstory. So without further ado, let's jump into episode 8 of Dahmer and find out exactly what this killer has got to give. Even that sounds weird. I should just jump into the reaction.
Could I see him?
Guess I really done it this time, huh?
It's okay. Go ahead. I don't know where to begin.
How's Grandma?
Oh, she's good.
Sure you get around to fixing that AC?
I don't know what to say.
Neither do I.
I don't know.
I didn't realize how sick you were. You need help. You know, like from a professional. You know, I have to hope you can get better. Because I've just been trying to think how this all happened. Why'd you do it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, see, now that's not going to cut it. I need to know why. Because there needs to be some responsibility here. What you've done to the family, to Grandma.
What about the other people's families?
Do you have any idea how this all started?
Yeah, I can help you.
So I used to take me to go and find roadkill and we'd cut them up.
Oh, no. You're not going to lay this on me. No. I was a good dad to you.
I know.
I mean, what I was doing was I was showing concern for my son who finally showed an interest in something.
Okay, Dad.
You know, I mean, what you did, I didn't teach you how to do that.
I don't know why you're so sad.
I didn't do this.
Stop separating for hate crime. Leave me alone. Be responsible for it. My name is not Dahmer.
What's your name?
Isaac Richards.
Yes. And he's a gay black man. Oh, Lord.
I'm Joyce Flint.
Flint.
I have the results of your HIV test. You're negative.
Oh, I can't do this episode.
Ma'am, why are you crying?
Oh, girl.
It's just I'm just so happy you don't have to give your mother any bad news.
Lionel, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm up early.
Have to sleep. This isn't healthy.
Well, my schedule's all messed up.
Then we need to see a doctor and get you some sleeping pills.
Jeez.
Because 5 nights.
You know that pills are what started this whole thing. You know that.
Just calm down.
How many pills do you think she was on when she was pregnant with him? She didn't give him a fucking chance.
Oh, you can't blame Joyce for this.
The fuck I can't! She wasn't a mother!
You were not really a father.
She never even held him!
Stop!
She
screaming!
Scared the shit out of him! She got in her car and she drove away and she left that kid in that house all summer.
Where were you that summer, Lionel?
I should have checked up on him. I didn't check up on him.
But you didn't know!
Let's get my genes, Sherry. Half of that boy is me. But I've had thoughts like him, I think. Use fireworks and I would tie a little army guy to them. And one day I brought a homemade bomb to school. I had fantasies like him, too, I think. There was a neighborhood girl and she lived on our block. I tried to hypnotize her because to get her to do whatever I wanted. And I used to sit in church and think what it would be like to kill someone, to murder them. But it wasn't about how I killed someone, because it was about how I'd already done it.
You know, there is nothing wrong with your genes, honey. I mean, just look at David.
She made an excuse for him.
Yeah.
He needs help too.
Sir, you're not allowed to be here. You can't go in there, sir.
My mother.
Get him out of here.
You're scaring her. You have no right to be
This
here.
is a crime scene, sir. Your son killed people in this house, Mr. Dahmer.
She has dementia. You come in here, you start going through her stuff, she's gonna have a nervous breakdown.
You come down here.
Put her in her room. We'll be out of your way. Please. Please.
She has dementia. So did my grandma.
Today, the city of Milwaukee is hurting. Jeffrey Dahmer's heinous crimes have not only shocked the nation. Some folks have asked me, Reverend, why are you going out to Milwaukee? I come here today not to sow division, but to call for accountability. People, including officers of the law, turned a blind eye. You've got a strong leader in Police Chief Ariola. The chief told me he's planning to launch a thorough investigation into what went wrong. We are not content to simply listen to words, comforting words, cooling down, coming together. Those are all code words that mean exactly the same thing. Sweep this under the rug. We will not rest until justice prevails for all citizens in this city. Placed with decisive action. We will not rest. We will not rest. We will not rest.
Fair, Chief, you can't suspend us. We did nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. You didn't check his identification or his age. You ignored witnesses. You didn't do a background check on Dahmer.
We thought it was a boyfriend thing.
So I guess that's why you had to get deloused after the incident. Dahmer's neighbor, she claims that she called multiple times about him, but you ignored her request.
Whose side are you on, Chief?
This isn't about side. You'll both be on paid leave until the panel finishes its investigation, after which we'll make a final determination.
Paid leave.
You know what? Our union reps are gonna fight this. We will be here long after you.
Seriously, my heart.
Our next guest is a childhood friend of Jeffrey Dahmer's who agreed to come on the show on condition of anonymity.
We were on the yearbook staff.
Jeff wasn't on the yearbook staff.
And where did this sexual activity take place?
The stepmother was like a stepmother from hell, screaming at him all the time. Sexually molested by his father.
I'm not watching this.
Well, that's not true.
No,
Lionel.
it's not true. None of it's true.
Well, sweetheart, what can you do?
Rather cover in Newsweek and People magazine.
You think I could take these with me? Just to read?
No, you can't.
They're saying you're the Milwaukee cannibal. People want to kill you. They want you dead.
Well, fine. I want that too.
No, you don't. It doesn't help anybody for you to spend the rest of your life in prison, okay? You need help. For you to get the help you need so we can understand all this, we have to convince the judge that you're insane, Jeff.
Not insane.
Well, at the time of the killing, to stop dismembering so you could masturbate on them.
But I wasn't crazy. It was just like a compulsion.
Right. You said that you were possessed, and you said that you'd wake up and you'd remember what you did.
But I knew what I was doing. Didn't want to, but couldn't help myself.
You're not going to say that in court. You're not. There's a previous case that's it's very similar to yours, and it wasn't too far from here.
November 16th, 1957. Her son tells the police that a man by the name of Ed Gein had been there that evening. So they walk around the back and find a shed, and there's the woman's body, all cut up, hanging from the rafters. For 30 hours straight, he just sits there.
I'd like an apple pie and a slice of cheese.
Then he starts talking. A woman's head in a burlap sack, and there's just body parts everywhere.
And just like you, Jeff, you said you tried to dig up a body once.
Yeah, just once.
Yeah, well, it turns out this guy, he did it like 30, 40 times digging up bodies. And he went to a kind of a daze when he did these things, and then he would kind of wake up and he couldn't remember what happened. Plea of not guilty by reason of insanity, and he didn't spend the rest of his life in prison. He spent the rest of his life in a hospital getting the psychiatric help that he needed. You see?
We can do the same thing for you, Jeff.
Well, that does sound familiar.
What?
As a comic book I read about him, I think.
Sorry, did you say a comic book?
A fucking comic book. I mean, well, now we know where the fault lies, the whole culture.
You've got to understand the weight of what it's like representing somebody like Jeff.
So we do that, do we still have to go through the whole trial?
Yeah, and I think we'll lean into it.
The jury has hereby determined that Mr. Dahmer was of sound mind and not legally insane, which means his victims' families can rest assured that he will be sent to prison. Each time victims' family members will be allowed to make impact statements to the court. Court is adjourned till Monday at 9 a.m.
So that's it? Huh? You're leaving?
What do you want me to say, Lionel?
Well, I would like you to take some responsibility. Maybe.
Lionel.
So you're saying this is my fault?
No, he's not.
I'm taking the blame for this. Have you read what they've said about me?
I don't know what the hell you did with them when I wasn't there.
Oh, is that right?
It is not my fault, you son of a bitch.
It's nobody's fault.
You're cutting up roadkill with them in the fucking garage, Lionel!
Yeah, just walk away. You still on those pills, huh? How many you fucking taking?
Lionel, stop it!
Oh, I'm an emotional wreck today.
May I help you?
Miss Strotter?
Yes.
Is your daughter Dorothy here, Curtis's mother?
She's not. What is it you want, Miss Flint?
Deeply, deeply sorry I am for what happened. I realize there's nothing I can say.
Why are you here, Miss Flint?
To ask if say something in court tomorrow on behalf of Jeff.
On behalf of Jeff?
Judge might consider sending him to a mental facility and not to prison.
I feel for you, ma'am. Truly, I do. I want your truth as a mother to be heard. I understand that. But maybe now is time for you to listen to somebody else's truth.
We believed in the American dream. But now, we're living in a nightmare. It's all because of Jeffrey Dahmer. He robbed us of our son, Conrad. He robbed us of our dream.
My name is Shirley Hughes, and I'm Tony Hughes' mother.
Oh, no.
Don't know the pain, the hurt, the loss, but I just like to read a poem that a good friend of my son's wrote. Why are you attacking me, Jeffrey? I thought you were my friend. Look at the tears roll down my face. See that each one is a cry for help, and realize that I want to leave.
Why did this happen to a person like Eddie? All he wanted was a chance to be himself.
When you killed my brother, you killed my mother and father.
Good morning, Honor. My name is Donald Bradoff. My mother gave 5 beautiful kids. We lost He destroyed the baby of the family. I love this world. You guys did a wonderful job. Thank you all.
Never get a chance again to tell him that I loved him. I can never forgive you. Mom, I'm gone. I know there's a dragon piercing your heart day and night because of this. 2 fingers and 1 thumb. When you cry, Mom, place 1 teardrop outside your window ledge. And when I pass by, I'll exchange it for one of mine. And then I'll always be with you. 2 fingers and 1 thumb. Your son, Tony.
Whatever your name is, Satan.
Satan?
I'm mad. Now, I don't want to ever have to see my mother go through this again. Never, Jeffrey. Jeffrey! I hate you, motherfucker! I hate you! Don't fuck with me, Jeffrey! I'll kill you, goddammit! Look at me! Look at me, motherfucker!
I understand you have a statement you'd like to read.
Your Honor, it is over now. I never want freedom. Frankly, I wanted death for myself. This was a case to tell the world that I did what I did. I hated no one. I knew I was sick or evil or both. The doctors have told me about my sickness, and now I have some peace. No matter what I did, I could not undo the terrible harm I have caused. Attempt to help identify the remains was the best that I could do. I feel so bad for what I did to those poor families.
We're outside Milwaukee County Courthouse, where just moments ago, to 15 consecutive life terms in prison.
We got that bastard. We got him. And he ain't never getting out.
Guess I'm getting what's coming to me, huh? Okay, Dad.
Yeah.
We tried our best.
Listen, I think we might have a few minutes, so there's something that I gotta tell you. Now, I've been looking everywhere to find out who's responsible for all this, and it's me. I'm the one to blame. All that stuff with the dead animals, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have showed you how to do that. I should have made you feel like you could tell me about that stuff, because I had those same feelings, and I gave you that part of me. I never really helped you enough when you needed it. My son needs help because I knew you did, but I just left it at that, and that wasn't enough. And I wasn't a good father. I wasn't, because I wasn't a good husband. You didn't feel safe. I left you alone. I can't believe that I left you alone. I'm so sorry I left you alone.
Time to go.
And I'll never forgive myself. Make it up to you. I'll visit you every week and I'll call.
I've known this was coming for a long time now, but I find it impossible to put into words. Words can't express the scale of my grief. I try to take responsibility for the part I played in all of this, but denying I had any part in it, the comfort I can't allow myself. I failed you, Jeff, and I'm sorry I wasn't the mother you needed. To all of Jeff's victims, I cannot express to you the magnitude of my regret. And my son David, please forgive me. You've been able to rise above all of this, and I'm sorry that I'm not able to. I tried my best.
Remember that Christmas before Jeff went in the Army?
Okay, but...
Just hang one second. How did I not know that writing a book is what I should have been doing the whole time?
I just got off the phone with David. She's okay, but he said that Joyce tried to kill herself.
She's okay, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call him.
We're glad to be back on the force. Thank you for all your support. It was nice to know that somebody has your back.
I appreciate the call, man. Those 2 cops who let that Conorick boy go back to Jeffrey Dahmer just been reinstated.
What?
Yeah, I said they're gonna appeal the decision.
And if that fails?
Then we fight the next fight. And the next.
Lord. Well. So from first start of this episode all the way to the ending of this episode, I was crying. I could not stop. You see, I go against the grain. Everybody thought episode 6 was gonna make me freaking bawl my eyes out. Let me tell you, I just finished watching another really sad show. I think that emotions carried on to this, and then this is just a hard hitter to get the testimony for some reason, and there's something with me, I think, with the father and Jeff, and like the father talking to Jeff or something, and like as soon as they start speaking, and then the way that Evan Peters plays Jeff, and you can hear him, I don't know, it's just like, I know people probably be like, well, why didn't you, I don't know. For some reason, I feel bad, but I feel the pain. Evan Peters played Jeffrey very well. I don't know how Jeffrey sounded or how he acted or if he was like this, but for some reason, Evan Peters is such a great actor that you feel his emotions in his words and the way he talks. So it like always hits me, and I don't know why. It's just, even when thinking about it, and then knowing that like at the end when the father finally that was crazy. It's both the father and the mother, you know. That's how I feel. I feel like I know people felt differently when I said that you are the product of your environment, but I personally feel, yes, some people are born with like mental health issues, and that you can go and get it. You can go and talk to somebody. You could go have medication, which I don't really think that people should have medication, but talking or medication, whatever works best for that person. But also the product of your environment, because if you do have a mental illness and then you are in an environment like Jeffrey Dahmer's, which was just chaos and violence, destruction, and you can hear that the father also was a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and how he felt. So the environment was just toxic on top of his mental illness, and it just created this. So very sad. The mother reading the poem with the gentleman who died, Tony Hughes. That was also breathtaking. The lady who came and spoke and just was so angry with emotions, that was breathtaking. There was so much in this show, in this episode, that just was a pow pow pow. I just really couldn't. This is a very tough episode for me. It could be a very hard episode for me to even edit. Oh, I'm done. I am done. I need a break. So, with that being said, guys, if you see this reaction and realize that you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. So please like and share this content, because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.